Style. So do you want a fast-paced, up-tempo game? That's arcade. An authentic NFL experience and simulate are paramount. Now remember, you can always change your play style in the settings menu. Okay, experience level, beginner and intermediate. Hey, Brandon Gaudin here, and it's time to take a look at what's new in Madden NFL 18, powered by Frostbite. First up is game styles. Choose what style best fits you. Now, arcade is to play a more wide-open game filled with big plays. Simulation is an authentic NFL experience, and then competitive, our online head-to-head default where stick skills are king. Looking for an immersive narrative experience? Long Shot is an all-new story mode letting you step into the shoes of NFL hopeful Devin. There you have it. Simple as that, all done. Now get out there and bottom line, most importantly, have some fun. Enjoy Madden NFL 18.
What's up, you guys? It's your boy Orland back with another YouTube video. You know, you already know what to do at the end of the video. You feel me? You know, your boy gotta call your card plays quick. Me.
What you got now?
Competitive.
You got it on me.
Hulu. I'm being honest with y'all, bro. I'm a little trash, bro.
Not
I haven't been playing, bro. For real.
People tryna say I'm only in the me. Got a cold with my dog, can get in between. I can give them life, no more energy.
And blustery day in the city of brotherly love as we welcome you to Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the return, it's Isaiah Burrs.
And the nigga hit his knees, boy. I swear to God. Hi, Tanaji, because she worked there.
Now a play fake here on first.
Tanaji do work at Santa Club. Well, I don't know where she work at Santa Club.
Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Chris Long.
Yeah, my boy, keep doing that. Keep eating, boy, keep eating.
Well, so much for setting the tone. Count of yardage, not a great start.
Sure, she got a bad day. She gets money. Because Najee already know where popping her. Yeah, me. I have my child right now.
Nasty.
I was just playing, bro. Don't know.
Second down, Rivers. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything
Who?
off. It brings up third.
Who? Oh, them. Chargers.
And the offensive starters here for Los
How we saw?
Angeles.
I think it would be interesting to compare scouting reports of Antonio Gates as a young tight end.
Oh, we're sorry because we didn't get the pick.
There would be some similarities. Big body, understands how to run routes, great hands, but the speed is not nearly the same.
Eagle.
So why is he
Hell
still
yeah.
lasting?
Defense ass. They need to put me on the defense.
Lead them and establishing a great rapport with his quarterback.
Me?
To throw, Rivers.
Get out, boy! Get out, too! Get out!
4 yards that time, and now it's 4.
Damn, must have hurt. I need
to
to hard.
left into the flat, complete, but
I need to get a
really nice
job.
open field tackling.
And they played that one like a
13.
great
I
boxing.
need to get a job.
On that one, they were back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Nobody cares.
Here's the Gazer
Excuse me.
now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Okay. Hey. Hey.
Now Sproles. Terrific return there. 27 yards all total. And the Eagles will have great strength.
Who's you thinking?
Take over.
They're hard. They're gonna be singing.
Position.
It's over the deep end. They're gonna be drinking.
On first down, Wentz. And incomplete to open things up. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And that'll
Oh,
bring
they
up second
can.
down.
Oh, they can.
Also, what's he doing playing with the team? Anybody listen to that?
Man, I'll be posting these youngsters. Oh, mom! That's power.
Your favorite play?
What? Oh, the line.
Play fake to Blunt. Now it's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey.
Pick it, pick.
Oh,
I
nearly
swear to
picked.
God.
And maybe lucky there. This
I
guy
wanna
hasn't dropped many
get
defensively. Third
thank
down.
him. Thinking. And nigga be drinking. Nigga be the deep end. Nigga be thinking. I'm about to run this motherfucking ball.
This guy spent
That's a
5 years as a
fucking
Charger.
bitch. God damn, I can get nowhere.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
I think that's
Their
the type
defense
of run
ain't
we'll
all
continue
that
to see
good.
throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big
Cause
plays
if their
to be
defense was
broken.
really good, they would have stopped that turnover. I mean, that if their offense was really good, I could kick this bitch.
So now on is Caleb Sturgis for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good,
Damn.
and this will remain a scoreless game. And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking
I mean, I got close to that bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
feel on your kicks.
I got 6 interceptions.
The Chargers getting set to go.
It don't matter.
And the first
The ball
drive,
finna be a
3
nice
and out.
turnover.
Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jordan Hicks coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there
RB.
because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield. So they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what?
All right, what?
Defense sees that, they go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Get out there. Well, like when we did it, you play offense, I play defense.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. Caught on the left offside by Benjamin. And he'll be brought down
Hey.
right at the 45-yard line. They'll get
That's
9
what
there
is
as
this?
that sets him up better for 3rd down.
I swear to God, bro, he
That's
get
what
his.
you're looking for
I swear to
when
God,
you
y'all
throw the ball
he get his
downfield.
first
You
round
want
quitting.
those guys who
Mom.
can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Like everybody do.
On play action, Rivers. He's going to loft one deep left side.
Oh
This is
my
caught at the
God.
20. And he is taken down deep.
Right, that's what I'm saying, bro.
territory. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd
Yeah,
down.
like wait a second.
A nice little completion there by Phillip. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations, so he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's
No.
okay.
Not so bad,
Huh.
not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
All right.
He made the old coach proud with that completion.
And kick on mom.
And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11.
Do that butt flip.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, the person carrying the ball is always the easy target when things aren't going so well. But I think it's a combination with the Chargers. They've got to get the offensive line going in order to improve those numbers from last year. They weren't very good running it, partner.
No, they were bottom of the AFC, 2nd to last in the entire NFL. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
But that was 3rd, man.
They go play action. Rivers.
Woo.
He's going to go down.
Pancakes.
Second back right around the 30.
Smacked him.
Kendricks.
Hey, smacked him.
Sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That
Ooh.
happened fast and a
He
big
said,
sack.
oh shit, oh shit. I'm trying to get put in quarterback, buddy.
Here's Josh Lambo.
He
now
about to
from
kick the
Charger
jump.
field
Watch how he's
goal.
finna make it.
It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt.
Just again. He made it.
And
I knew he was
Lambo
finna
will
make
put
this.
this one through, and the Chargers grab themselves.
He is a good. They do got a good kicker, but
So
they got
as
a
it turns
trash
out, that
ass
sack
quarterback.
does not wind up costing him, at least in terms of getting points. They get 3.
Yeah, once you see your quarterback go down the backfield, you think, uh-oh. But fortunately for them, their kicker came to the rescue and made sure they got something out of that drive after all.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambo to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as
How
he
you
bring
doing?
this one out to the 27.
Yep, sure do.
Wentz now on 1st down. The connection here to Nelson Aguilar. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield, just shy of the 40.
Bye
So just a
bye.
lone field goal.
Yeah, bro. When I saw him, bro, he burnt the state off the line, bro, on money, bro. So I was like, oh, that's a pass right there. You feel me? Yeah, stay burnt off the line.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the
Telling you,
Eagles with
bro.
ball here to begin quarter number 2.
Look, watch
And they've got it
this,
here
watch
for
this.
first
You gotta watch
down.
it. Look, you got watch that bitch. Watch that bitch closer.
Now Wentz looking deep downfield.
Oh my God!
Lead crisis averted.
That was a pig. There was a couple picks in there.
One of the toughest things about
Yeah, I threw a couple and they dropped them.
reading, trying to figure out what they're doing, and on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in-route accompanying
Hey,
it.
look at that.
Call a dagger route.
Alright, bro, y'all you talk about me like that, bro. I come through that
In this
push in
case,
your mouth,
they're not
bro.
able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy
Bait.
in the front, but as you said, incomplete. Wentz now to throw.
Woo! 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 Stay monster awesome!
Goes for a gain of 31. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
Hey, I'm about to turn my mic on.
Back in his center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
To throw, it's Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And they still need 10 yards here to find pay dirt. It's second and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Blount will get the football. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion, because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. Good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
That's fielded in the end zone.
You trash! Ooh, had to need a ball.
So out come the Chargers. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Rivers now on second down. Finding some room at midfield. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire Antonio Gates? They keep this all there.
He's the old reliable, you're right. Just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 or more touchdowns. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
He's going to float this one deep right side, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Here's a carry for Oliver. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll be a loss of one, and it'll be fourth down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. Yes. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Send me to Orlando, please.
Don't be so soft. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position. And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves. Now wins and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Wentz will try again on second down. He's going to air one out. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now Wentz on third down. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on fourth down. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again?
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Chris Long in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Looking to throw on second down. Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
On now, Kaiser, the punter, sending it away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Alshon Jeffrey working his way back out there now to help lead this offense. Second quarter, a guy like him, no catches, so that's the surprising part, but they're winning, so maybe they've been able to do some other things effective. And got his man complete. A gain of 39 that time. Throwing on first is Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Left side caught by Matthews. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Into the red zone. Wentz. Screen pass to Blunt. A first down screen pass, good for 5. A final shot before half for Wentz. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. LeGarrette Blunt as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially, why does Larry always do that? He just stops talking. But let's go play the third quarter. I'm psyched. Paul Turner now to return. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Wentz now on first down. It's caught by Aguilar. 23 yards on the play. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he's caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Torrey Smith, 37 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting us not. Let's see how hard to play the rest of the game.
One off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Chris Long getting him once again. His third sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Drew Kaiser now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Sproles, the return. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 62 yards. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. Wentz going to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, Wentz. Screen pass to Sproles. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. Wentz to throw again. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up. 4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Charger offense making their way back out there. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere. But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Now a second down throw for Rivers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Wentz now on 1st down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And an alley to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
Now Wentz. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Wentz. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 33 yards. And the Eagles continue to roll. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive. It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On 3rd down, Rivers caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he chance to think about turning it upfield. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we've reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsar? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us.
Garrett Blunt. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Garrett Blunt, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are pouring it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Now Sturgis on to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A second down throw for Rivers. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jordan Hicks in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Rivers now. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Pushes over him.
That's just not right.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Wentz to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
A first down throw here for Rivers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Long. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. 3rd and long for Rivers. And the pressure gets to him again. Chris Long in there yet again. My goodness, making 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone.
Well, these guys want to do something positive as this game approaches its end, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, it's really been more indicative of how the game has gone for them.
Desperation time. Rivers on 4th down. And right side, Henry's got it. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles' defense able to hold. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Again, here's Blunt. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Well, partner, there's something special about a game.